Hey, what's going on, everybody? As of recording today, it's January 15th. It's the second big blizzard or snowstorm here in Nova Scotia. And we're sitting around at home. There's not a whole lot to do, but last week or so I went to look for a roadside waterfall and it didn't quite work out well. Let's take a quick look and see what happened there. The falls in question was the Brownsbrook Falls. This is in Colchester County as you head towards Pictou County, sort of towards Mount Tom, just a little before that. And when you're kind of coming from that area and you're headed towards Stewiacke, kind of a back way, as you would normally pass by the Burnside Community Falls. There's supposed to be a roadside falls. It's the Brownsbrook Falls, and so this whole thing started when I pulled over to the side of the road. I had the family in the car. I thought it was going to be just a quick jaunt into the woods. I got the drone up just to get a kind of a bird's eye view to see what I was looking at, and let's take a look at the drone footage. As you can see immediately when I took off with the drone, you can see a lake over here to the left, and you can see the snow. This is before we had a lot of snow on the right. The snow kind of picked up a little bit more on the trees as it heads down into the ravine. That kind of gave me a clue where to fly the drone. You can see the shape now of the ravine, and it's actually a pretty steep ravine once I went down there and saw. Okay, so if we quickly look at the flight path, I downloaded it from this website phantomhelp.com, and I downloaded the whole GPS track of my flight. Okay, so I marked the waterfall here on the map. This green path is the flight I took, and this little icon here, this little indicator, it shows at about the 4-minute and 55-second mark. I was that close to the waterfall. When I jump over to the video, this is that 4-minute and 55-second interval. For some reason I did kind of a loop. So you can see that same bend in the river, and I'm looking down, move that out of the way, here along this area. I see some fallen trees, and I see the river narrows, but nothing in particular kind of screams waterfall to me. This area right here, I'm quickly flying over, maybe. I can see a couple areas that kind of signify that it's possible that there's a waterfall there, and now we're at the tributary to the Salmon River. So at that point I decided to land the drone, and I started to hike into the woods towards the GPS marker that I had on my map for the Brownsbrook Falls. Hey guys, what's going on? Nice to see you. I am going to check out the Brownsbrook Falls. This is going to be another kind of side of the road falls. This is kind of out towards Pembrook Road. If you haven't seen my video that I posted last week on roadside falls, which kind of inspired me to go see this one, you can check that out wherever it pops up. This thing kind of mirrors on me. It's definitely worth checking out if you want to do some winter waterfall exploring without having to go crazy on the hiking. I don't know if I'm going downstream or upstream. I'm gonna check my GPS. Looks like maybe upstream. I'll go a little bit upstream and see what we can see. Whew. Got a little bit of a leak in my left boot. That kind of sucks. Ice water. Oh well. Okay, so at this point, I've crossed the river. I've gone up over a little bit of a peak to look both ways. I'm not seeing anything. I decided to cross back over and make my way up along the ridge to kind of have a look on the other side as I head back towards the car where my kids and Sarah are waiting for me, my wife. And eventually I make my way back up to the car, and just before I get in the car I decide to go back down the other side. Alright, quick update. I just checked, went back to the car and went the complete opposite direction from where I went the first time, and it's not worth me going down. You probably can't even really see, but there's a few rapids down there, and maybe it goes up around the corner to something else. It's kind of a cool gorge, but it looks pretty dangerous to drop in here. I'm gonna write this off as just a small one. I'll check back in the summer. I did notice this. I was only able to really capture it on my iPhone. It's a couple rapids and maybe there's more to it. But that said, I think this whole journey definitely warrants another return trip when I don't have anybody depending on me waiting in the car. I'll go back, we'll do a follow-up trip on that. I'll spend some more time hiking. There's gotta be something there. I've seen photos online and some videos. I know the falls exist and they have to be there. Anyway, although we didn't get to a falls, hopefully you found this video enjoyable. Thanks for sticking along to the end. If you want to do me a huge favor, you can hop on YouTube and give this video a thumbs up. Helps my ego and helps give me a little bit of boost on YouTube's algorithm. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one.